Yeah, well, this is the ultimate horror giveaway. This is something that we created as a way to just bring the community together, give something to you guys that's a little bit fun and surprising. Um, and this was born pretty much out of the Fetus, and just after the film was launched and sent out into the world, we're trying to figure out, okay, how can we continue this? All right, because if you've already seen the Fetus, well, what else is there until the next movie is made? Okay, and so we figured, well, why don't we just start building this community and do monthly giveaways, and then have this Instagram live session where you guys can participate. You can ask us anything you want about filmmaking, behind the scenes, working with actors, practical effects. If you've got questions for Ali about doing social media, all kinds of things,
Or any of our
we
guests.
love it. So the more you participate, the better time that you're going to have. That's what I believe. So, and throughout this session, if you've never been on before, every 15 minutes, we do a giveaway. We do a smaller giveaway leading up to the big one at the very end, which, if you've seen, we're doing like a St. Patrick's kind of a theme. Ali is the one that put that all together. So, you'll have to pick her brain if you like it or don't like what you saw there.
You can yell at me.
That's Ali's creation. So, but yeah, we wanted to do something like this and just connect with you guys, just have a relationship, build a relationship, and stay plugged in. So, and then also we have guest appearances every 15 minutes as well. So the first one that we have up, you may have seen him before online. You may have seen his work in films, and he's a stunt coordinator. He was one of our stunt coordinators on the Fetus. So his name is Ronan James. He's going to be coming on probably in about 7 minutes or so. And also we have, one of our influencers who was early on in watching the Fetus in the very early stages, was a huge advocate. He loved the film before it was even finished. He saw some of the raw stuff, and where there was like, what do you call it? Like, green sticks on the creature, but he absolutely loved it. And he's been a big supporter. Even one of our Kickstarter backers as well. We did a tiny little Kickstarter for the campaign, just for some merchandise, but that's Montavius Parker of The Empty Crypt. So, Ali, if there are
talk about his
questions,
new movie.
yeah, and if there's questions along the way, Ali, I mean, you can feel free to just pull them out from
My
the chat
notepad.
here. Okay, so we also are going to be launching our next. What do you call it? Our next
Mystery box.
mystery box. Yes. Oh my God. The name of that was a mystery to me. That's why it wasn't coming. It was a complete mystery. So, and Ali will be able to, before we get running on, we'll have Ali post the link where you can get the mystery box. Okay. And there are some new exciting things that's going on because we've created a new website. If you've been to ultimatehorrorgiveaway.com, there is a brand new site that we have been building. It's still being built, but you can check it out if you want. There's some pretty cool stuff on there. We're going to be adding, so far we've added the Fetus on there as a film with links to watch it. We're going to be onboarding other independent horror filmmakers to help get them promoted and to share with you guys just maybe gems you haven't seen before, things that are coming out. Not only that, we've got our blog that we just launched on there. We've got a store. We're starting to put some things on there. What's interesting is we're even starting to get some outside items that are non-Fetus related. So one of them that we put on there recently was actually, if you know and love this film, okay, Nightmare Before Christmas, I absolutely love it. This is a tarot card deck, okay? So we have it listed on our site right now. You probably can't even buy it because the site is so new that we haven't connected the payment processors, but that's okay. We're working on it.
Still working on it. It's the process.
Under construction. Yeah, totally
Every
under
day
construction.
it's a new addressing.
Yeah, but if you guys go to that site, ultimatehorrorgiveaway.com, it's ultimatehorrorclub.com. That's really going to be the official one. Feel free to take a look. Send an email. You can email me. You can reach out to Ali. Give us your feedback as we build this out, because we're building this out for you guys. this is not for us. I mean, yeah, I get a small amount of enjoyment out of it, but making a film like The Fetus, I did it for the love of horror. I did it for horror fans. And Ali does this because she loves horror and she loves you guys as well. Okay, so please give feedback. Would love to hear your thoughts. It's a place for you guys essentially. We've got a huge community in our email database right now. It's going to continue to grow. So I'm very excited about that. If you guys are getting our emails, it's now coming from the new site, the new email. That's ultimatehorrorclub.com. So. Ali, are there any questions? You guys feel free to throw out Q&A, okay? We will definitely answer whatever questions that you have.
We do. Noel asked a question.
All right, Noel, yes. What's your question?
If we got a sequel, what other horror icon would you want to star in it?
Oh my God. That's wow.
Amber!
Wow, that's a rough question. See, because if I say one name, then the others, because we go to the horror convention and we see all the, the horror icons that are there.
Honestly,
If I
I
say
say all
one,
of them.
the others are gonna get upset. So
I say all of them.
that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Ali, I'll throw that to you. I'll let you answer that, Ali.
I have an idea that includes all of them. So, honestly.
Okay. Throw them on a mixed bag. Yeah. So.
Then we just throw a house party and have them all there.
Yeah, and if you were just joining us, because our numbers are climbing right now, this is the Ultimate Horror Giveaway we do every single month. We had it postponed from a couple weeks ago because just things that are going on in the world. So we didn't think it didn't feel right, it didn't feel appropriate, and we didn't think anyone was going to come on. But we're on now. We're making up for it. We're keeping our commitment to you guys.
So start tagging people so you can win something.
Yeah, every 15 minutes we're doing a giveaway.
You got to tag in the comments so I know who can win.
Well, Ali, do you want to do that now or do you want to do that in a little bit?
Well, nobody's been tagging because nobody knew to tag yet. The only people that are tagging is Amber, who's tagging somebody's in the group chat already.
Well, Amber knows. See, she's jumping the guns. And Ali, you got to let me know when Ronan is here. Ronan is our stunt coordinator. He's going to be on at the 15-minute mark. So pretty soon he'll be coming on here. He's going to share his experience.
I believe he's been in here, so I think if you ask nicely, he might be able to join it.
Oh, he's not in here right now? Well, he's, he knows what's going on.
I knew he was.
It's his spotlight. It's his time to shine, So if you guys are curious about what I'm wearing, this is the fetus creature, one of the stages. We called him Gregor. The crew named him Gregor. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but it's like, okay, sure. That was her choice. I didn't want to mess with it. So, and we're getting some comments here. Obsessed with horror.
We're getting a bunch of tags now.
What is that?
We're getting a bunch of tags now.
Well, let's do it. Let's start tagging because you guys, if you've guys been here before, the last session, this is the grab bag of the free goodies. Okay, this is it right here. It's got Lauren Levere on one side, Bill Moseley on the other. Okay, this is how we do it. All right. I'm like, oh, the anticipation, right? And this is completely free. We ship it for free as well. And it's just our appreciation for you guys jumping on and participating. All right. But Ali is the one that gets to pick. Ali,
I don't pick the randomizer picks.
I usually like to stand for this, So you got to tag. You guys, did you give them the prompt, Ali? Not prompt.
Well, they're tagging.
It sounds like they're ChatGPT. They're not. You're not prompting them.
Give them the prompt.
And if you see behind me, we've got some of the fetus posters here, and this is from our music video. That's Evan Towle, who plays the young Bill Moseley.
Funny thing is,
yeah,
I'm wearing mine too.
Oh my gosh! Wow, Ali has a special edition of that.
Yes, I do.
Hoodie. So, all right, you guys are tagging your friends, right? So, where is Ronan? We got to get Ronan on. If you could message him, Ali, that would be awesome. Okay.
2 seconds to flip screens quick.
We're a couple minutes away before I pull this out. I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too antsy. This is I gotta sit down. I gotta sit down for a second. So, but I would love to know in the chat. If you could put in the chat, I know you're tagging people, but you can put in the chat, what is your favorite horror movie of all time?
You just got asked that. That was actually one of your questions. I haven't had a chance to ask you yet, though.
That was, what do you mean?
That was
One of my
actually
questions.
in the chat. What's your favorite scary
Oh,
movie,
what is
Joe? Why
mine?
don't you lead the
What is
way?
mine? Oh, well, if you've seen a
I
bunch of
think
the
I know the answer,
podcasts,
though.
yeah, if you've seen a bunch of the podcasts I've been on, you would know it is something that rhymes with ring. It is
Oh,
not the
you're going to
ring.
say that thing?
It's not the ring. It is. Anyone getting it? Are you looking at the chats? Are you looking at the
That
chats?
girl sent you a request. You have to accept it.
It's
But all
sound.
that is waiting.
Is he? Oh, okay. Let me
He's
let me
in
go look
here.
here. But it rhymes with the ring. It is The Thing. All right, The Thing. That's my favorite horror movie of all time. I am scrolling through the chat. I did not see his thing pop up, so that's why I'm scrolling. Ronan, I mean, I see you here, Ronan. You're right here.
At the bottom right corner,
It
there
says
should be a little plus sign with the
it,
camera on it.
what it says add as a moderator. Can I do that? Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Ronan is coming in. Ronan is coming in hot, and we're gonna have him do the countdown, like we have all guests do countdowns for the giveaway.
Yeah.
Ronan, hey, how you doing?
Hi guys.
Good to see you,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, good to see you.
So I have to introduce you to everybody. Everybody, this is Ronan James. He was our stunt coordinator, one of them for the Fetus. Worked directly with Bill Moseley and Lauren Lavera, helped keep them safe. So the stuff that you see that's going on in there, I mean, he's responsible for all the craziness and stuff going on. The I don't know, the body pushing or punching or
Yeah,
falls and all stuff like that, you know. But you
the
kept everyone safe. But Ron,
organized
before we
chaos.
get started with your segment, I'd love for you to do a countdown because we do a giveaway. Okay, I pull out a random item here, and then Ali picks the winner. Okay,
Okay.
so
All right.
Ronan, if you can do the honors, do a countdown. The
From
three, two,
10?
one, however you
Oh,
want to
okay.
do it.
Three,
Okay.
two, you got it. And 3, 2, 1.
All right. All right. And this is okay. This is a T-shirt. This is
No.
the Lauren Lavera Shadow of Fear T-shirt
Awesome.
that someone's gonna win. And Ali is doing the spinning right now. It's
Yeah, it
so
went on
funny.
an empty space the first time.
Yeah, when she did that, spinning wheel last time, it was so funny. I was not expecting that. Who is it?
Slasher Queen 66.
Slasher Queen, congratulations. You've just won one of the Fetus t-shirts right here. And DM us with your address and your shirt size. We're going to mail it to you. Okay. And besides that, we do have a new t-shirt coming. Okay. It's a different design. So, but congratulations. And then Ronan.
Yes,
So
sir.
thank you for coming on. And I just wanted to,
Thanks for having me.
ask you some questions about what's been going on. Share with everybody just a little bit about yourself. I'm sure a lot of people know about you, but in case they don't, give a quick just bio about yourself and things you like to work on.
So I've been a stuntman for over 20 years now. Before that, I went to school for filmmaking as well, but fell into stunts, as I like to say. And yeah, now I'm kind of an old, beat up stuntman, so more coordinating and transitioning to director and creating content, all that kind of stuff. What originally went to school for. Uh, but yeah, I actually just got cast to act in a movie as well called Survive the End, where I'll play a villain.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, old friend of mine, James Panetta, director who, we both grew up in Philly, so we worked together on projects years and years and years and years ago. We did a thing. He did his show called Mercs, and I was one of the characters on that for a couple episodes, and then and he's reuniting a few of us who were on that show together. So it's been a while since I worked with these guys, so it'll be fun.
Nice, nice. And you directed something
Yeah.
recently that's has to
Yeah.
do
I've
with
been
like a
hounding him
famous
about getting in
Mattel
my
character,
area.
right? Do you want to share
Yeah.
that, Mattel?
Yeah. We're creating some buzz with Amityville Barbie right now. We have the short film out there. It is in festivals. We just screened it. Where was it? God, I can't even keep track of them because I leave Steph Infection. My partner handles most of that stuff. I do the creative stuff, and Steph is my assistant director, I guess, my associate producer, all that. So she handles more of the production side, that kind of the festivals and setting up the logistics for everything. But yes, we've won a couple of awards. We just got a cool little card back from MegaCon and the Indie Horror Junkie Fest down there, where they send you, just little things about your movie, even whether you win or not. I think we were up for something. We didn't win. We were up for best poster. That's what we were nominated for best poster. We didn't win, but they still send you like a little review card that you could post on social media with like a quote from the three other judges. So it's pretty cool. We're gonna put that up later. People get to see what the judges at Indie Horror Junkie Festival thought of Amityville Barbie, and eventually we're gonna get a Patreon together and have a place for people where they can watch it too. So, and eventually, hopefully, finish the feature. It's a monumental task, as you know.
Nice, nice. Yeah, so as you guys see, in film, we all tend to wear different hats, play different roles, so Ronan's more than just a stunt coordinator. He's a director as well, so writer director. So, Ali, are there any questions in the chat for Ronan? If not, I will ask some more questions. I want to make sure we're participating and including some of the fans here.
Do you prefer playing villains?
Hmm. Um, well, I don't know if I prefer. It's fun. I usually it's easier. I'll say that too. Usually to play the villain because usually they're just like be angry. So that's it.
And it'd be more fun, right? I feel like it'd just be more fun.
It is more fun, yeah. But I usually die really quick too, so I don't get to play a lot. You know what I mean? I always play like the thug or the guy, the bad
Oh
soldier.
yeah, I've seen some of your roles. Yeah, you do die really quick now that you say that.
Yeah, so I mean, this one, the one that I'm doing now, or I will be doing, Survive the End. I have a pretty prominent role. I'm part of like a trio of it's a post-apocalyptic movie, and there's like a trio of us villains that are just running around wreaking havoc, and we kind of pop up all through the movie. So it's probably one of the larger roles I've had in a feature where I won't say whether I live or die, but I make it through most of the movie. We'll say that. I'm in a bunch of it. so, so yeah. I think, I mean, it's funner to play the villain, but I, I'd be in stuff more if I was the hero, I guess.
Well,
Wow.
Rhonda, tell us a
What
little bit
would
about
sorry,
um,
go ahead.
your process as a stunt coordinator. For the fans who don't know what's involved, right? Like, just take us through the steps.
So usually I'll get the script or at least the sides that have the stunt scenes in it from the director or the producers, and we'll kind of talk about what's in there. I'll read over the action first, and then we'll do a meeting where I will get an idea what it is that the director wants to see on camera. Because there's different ways. You read something in text can be interpreted many different ways on film. However, you want to see it. So once I see what the action is, then I need to know what the director wants to see, what the camera needs to see of that action. So then we can plan how to do it safely, how to pull it off, make it look realistic, how much uh, prep we're going to need, stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, the safety planning, the prep, if it's a fight scene, how much fight choreography, how many beats of a fight do we need. A lot of times sometimes you'll get a script that'll have and a fist fight breaks out. and they want you to come up with the fist fight. So now I need to know, all right, how long do we want this? How many hit? Sometimes they'll have it all written out and make my job easy. Okay, this is what's in the script. So okay, that's easy enough. We can do that. So, so we'll do a meeting and kind of set that up. Hi, Ringo. Sorry, one of my cats is popping by. And we'll go over that, and then it's a matter of getting the right stunt people in the right positions. So depending on what the gag is, what the stunt is, if we're doing a stunt double, I have to find a double that looks like our actor. If the actor's doing the stunt themselves, I have to then meet with the actor and kind of get a feel for how comfortable they are doing some of the things that we're going to ask them to do. See how open they are to training and kind of, getting a little physical. And and then it's just a matter of being prepared when it's time to show up on set, so that we're not waiting around. Everybody knows what their job is. Everybody knows where, what gear we're using, what our setup is, what our beats are, if it's a fight, or what our, if we have breakaways, everything, our props. Everybody sees the prop weapons we're working with. Everybody's comfortable with, from a safety standpoint, with everything that we're going to do and everything that we're going to work with, and then we're ready to go in a timely fashion.
Nice. No, we'll show us a punch. Show us how to do it. Like, do it right into the camera. I want to see it. I want to see it.
All right. So let's see. Boom.
Boom. Yeah.
Straight on into the boom where you hit the.
Yeah. So you go across, or you can go straight in.
The crossing is straight.
So.
Where you got your uppercut too? I can come straight out, straight like that.
Nice. Well, I have to do a little commercial break right here in the middle of this, because some people jump off or they jump on. In case you're just tuning in, this is the Ultimate Horror Giveaway presented by the Fetus. We do this every month, and we have special guests in each segment. Like, we have Ronan James right here, stunt coordinator for the Fetus and many, many, many other horror films and indie films, and a director in his own right. And we also we do giveaways every 15-minute mark as well. So we have another giveaway coming up in the next 4 minutes. And, also we are launching our latest mystery box. We have the Fetus mystery box that you can get if you're interested, because it's complete surprise of what is in there. And we are starting to incorporate non-Fetus items. Okay, just letting you know, okay? It's not just because we only have so much merchandise, okay? But also the big plus, if you get a Fetus mystery box from now until the end of this month, you get to be entered into a drawing where you can get painted into the official Fetus poster. We've had 2 winners already, because they went ahead and they purchased the Fetus mystery box. And then our artist, Tony Vingo, who actually created this, she goes to a lot of horror conventions, hand painted them into, this is hand painted. Okay, you guys, this is not AI. This is like none of that stuff. Hand painted. You get hand painted in here if you were drawn as the winner from getting the Fetus mystery box. I'm going to post it in the chat right here. This is the link. Of course, it doesn't show up. Ali, if you could be so kind to do that, because it's not working for me. I had it copied, and I was trying to paste it.
Is it the same one?
It's the same one that I sent you earlier. Ali is going to post it.
Let me get it up.
Ali's going to do it. So in the meantime, I have to get this. I have to pull this down now. So okay, there.
Did you send it in Facebook?
So Ronan, what was your experience specifically in working on the Fetus?
So I got to work with my friend Lauren Lavera again, who I knew prior to, when I first got into stunts, my best friend in stunts, who I trained with at his Taekwondo studio, he trained with Lauren at the Taekwondo headquarters. And that's kind of how we knew each other, through the martial arts community in Philadelphia, even before the movie stuff kind of started popping here. So it was really cool to get to work with her. We hadn't worked on anything together yet, though. We knew each other. We knew, I knew that she was very stunt capable, and obviously saw her in Terrifier 2. But yeah, it was great to get to work with her. She obviously does all her own stuff and very skilled in Taekwondo, tumbling, that kind of stuff. So I knew going in with her, I was pretty. Sometimes you question. You get an actress and they're going to do their own stunts. Okay, you don't want to get a stunt double. You sure? And then you get to them and their punches look weak. They don't even know how to make a fist. It's like they don't they don't have the physicality that you need to really sell it. So when you brought me in to come work with Lauren, I knew that wasn't going to be an issue at all. She was going to kick ass whatever we needed to do. Our friend Joe Barbagallo, I think it was his scene. His death scene was the first one I was there for, right?
Yeah, he had to die and fall to the ground, and
Yeah.
this thing shot
Yeah,
out and bit him in the
his
neck,
was
and
the first
yeah,
one, and Joe and I go back too to
yeah,
indie filmmaking circuit together many years ago, working together. So getting to work with him again. I know he can do. He's already done stunts with me. We've done fight scenes together. We did a whole movie called Ghost Source Zero where he was the lead, and it was like a sci-fi action film. So we'd already done a bunch of stuff. So it was good knowing going into that he was. Okay, he's going to do his own stunts. Oh, cool. He knows what he's doing. No problem there. And then also Bill Mosley. This was not the first time I'd worked with Bill. Bill had actually, one of my really early jobs as a stunt coordinator was on a movie called The Church with Bill. And my brother was going to be his stunt double because they were very similar in build and height, weight, hair color, all that stuff. Very, very similar in features. So he was my brother was a perfect double. But Bill's always a pleasure to work with. Every time I work with Bill, he's great. And he's always game to do whatever you need him to do. He's been around in this game for a long time, so true professional. So yeah, it was.
yeah. Yeah,
It was
he makes
fun.
a lot of jokes.
Oh
So
yeah.
he cracks everybody up. And I will add a little thing here before you go here, Ronan, is that a little fun fact that like a lot of people don't know, unless you've seen me on some of the podcasts share this, is that one of the scenes Lauren Lavera was running in full demon makeup,
Oh,
and this had nothing to do with your coordinating, Ronan. She was just running. I think she was running too fast, and then like she tripped and she tumbled right past the camera. We're like, oh my god, like, are you okay? She popped right back up, and that was it. I was like, wow,
yeah.
and that's from her martial arts training.
Yep.
And she did rip up, some of the makeup, and it took 45 minutes to reapply. But things do happen,
Yeah.
So, but that's why we have stunt coordinators like yourself on set, to, you know, minimize the risk or help patch things up
Yeah,
as we go
yeah. Like,
forward.
yeah, just running around's not technically stunts. You can run around all day in makeup and it not be stunts. It's not stunts until you like jump or fall or do something a little more violent than just your your basic running. But that's totally, exactly her training. She's
Yeah,
able to just, miss a step, hit the ground, pop right back up like nothing ever happened. So
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I can imagine the makeup being an issue. The makeup was more damaged than she was.
yeah. Well, before you go, let's do one more because I haven't seen Montavious pop in yet,
Okay.
unless he's trying to get in. So, oh, Ali's coming back in. Let's have you do another round. Oh no, Ali has to do it. Ali
Oh
has to
yeah.
do
Jeffrey did it.
the Ali. Are you getting people to tag?
I already got that. I've
You
got a
already
list
got them to
going and
tag. Okay, so
everything,
everyone has
even
tagged.
while it's been going.
Because if you have not tagged, you're not eligible. Okay, we do giveaways every 15 minutes. Okay, every 15 minutes. All right. So, Ali, can you spin the wheel? We'll have Ronan do the countdown again, but Ronan not yet. Ali's got to show the wheel and spin it. Let's see. All right. And we had a question. I think it was from like Mitch McLeod. Who was saying,
Well, yeah, a
"Are you
few
going to have
questions.
non-horror stuff? I mean, not non-fetus stuff." And the answer is yes. And I think I answered that about the mystery box because this round. There's some other non-fetus stuff that's in there. Okay, we usually have about you know between 5 to 8 items that are in there. Okay, so all right, Ali. Let's spin the wheel. It's going. Let's go. We need some music. Next time I have to get a music player. Just press the button. All right. All right. We've got the winner. And
And
Ronan, do the honors.
3, 2, 1.
All right. This is. Anyone know what this is? You know what this is? Oh, it's written right there. So this is the Stranger Things walkie-talkie, and it's got a surprise character in there. I don't think. Yeah, it's one of those mystery. It's like a mystery box, right?
Yeah.
So this is who won, Ali? You got to share who won. Who's the name?
Lucky Etch-a-Sketch.
Lucky Etch-a-Sketch. Okay. All right. I said, oh snaps! Yes, you replied. All right. I appreciate everyone's just giving their congratulations as well. So that's great to feel good about the winner and not bummed out. So I think that's awesome. So Ronan, any last words that you want to share?
No. There was one question I saw that who was it? Big Ed McKeever had asked a
Yeah,
couple
he
things.
asked one about working on Amityville, doing stunts with Corey.
Yes,
Yeah.
because Corey, I think Corey and him have worked together before too. Corey Fackler is one of my stunt guys who he was Deado #1 on Amityville Barbie, and I brought in 2 stunt guys. I haven't seen Corey act as much. And he came in, and it's funny because there's a lot of lines for Deado #1. So I was like, "Hey Corey, you're good with acting? Usually I know you just get your ass kicked, we're going to get to that, but you go." And he was like, yeah, sure. I had no idea how good he was going to be. I mean, he channels his inner Freddy Krueger perfectly as Deado #1, like taunting our Barbie. Yeah, I was like, man, I had no idea you were such a good actor. It was a surprise. I've been friends with and co-workers with him since, God, we met on The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan, however many years ago in Philadelphia, working on that. And this was the first time I think I saw him like act. So yeah, he was awesome. I loved it. And
All
he's a
right.
great guy too. Great stunt guy, great person. Yeah, and surprisingly good actor.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you for sharing, Ronan. And we have Montavius here who's going to be coming on, and
Excellent.
just right after you. So thank you again. All right. Good
Thank you
seeing
guys
you.
for having me.
All right.
Now
Enjoy
get
the rest.
Amityville Barbie in my area so I can stop hounding you.
Yes, yes. And if everybody wants to search Amityville Barbie, Deadsville Productions, Deadsville Horror Talk, we do a podcast, all that fun stuff on the socials and YouTube, all those fun places. Give us a follow, and you can keep up with the Amityville Barbie stuff and whatever other crazy content. We'll have to review the Fetus at some point. I try not to review
Yeah.
movies I work in because I have a biased opinion,
Yeah,
but
that's kind of yeah. No
but
need to.
maybe
Don't
I'll
worry.
just sit because I have
No
3
worries. That's
co-hosts.
a little.
I'll let the co-hosts talk about it, and
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
just sit and give like
Yeah,
insider info, I guess, or
yeah.
something like that.
All
All
right,
right, well, thank you
awesome.
guys
All right,
very much.
all
Good luck
right.
with
Good
the rest
seeing
of
you.
the show.
Have a
Take
good
care.
night, Ronan.
All right, take care, guys. Talk to you soon.
All right. Okay, and if you were just patching in, actually, Montavious, you gotta join. Montavious is here. He's in the house, but he's not live with us. So Montavious, click a request to join because you are next. You are next up. And if you're just joining us right now, this is the Ultimate Horror Giveaway. Doing our little commercial break here as a reminder of what's going on. We do small giveaways every 15 minutes. We have a guest every 15 minutes. And also, it's all leading up to the big grand prize giveaway that is the St. Patrick's Day theme that Ali put together this time. So, and also, this is the launch of our mystery box. I have to like go copy it from my laptop and do this thing. So that's why you see me doing this every now and then. So if you want a mystery box, this is something that it's surprise items that we include. They are fetus related items and also now other horror related items that we're throwing in there. Okay, usually it's between like 5 to 8 items that are just thrown in. Okay, you get signed memorabilia, sometimes limited edition items, things that are just like we're not going to have anymore. Some that are like numbered from 1 to 100. Um, Also, not only that, I do have to mention that if you get a mystery box, you get randomly entered into a drawing to be hand painted by our poster artist, Tony Vingle. She's done a whole bunch of artwork for like Terrifier series. I think there's like, what do you call it? Hellraiser, uh, Days of the Dead horror convention. She goes to horror conventions. She sells her artwork, her posters, her books. But you get to be hand painted into this poster, and it's printed and it's shipped to you all for free if you win as a result of being selected as one of the like the drawings in the mystery box. Okay, we're gonna run the Fetus mystery box for 2 weeks. Okay, we usually do it for 1 week. Now we're doing it for 2 weeks, just to give us a little bit of extra time. And we usually ship, towards the end, so we give everyone time to get in and then select it. Okay, so Montavious, are you coming in, Montavious? All right,
If you
Montavious,
missed
I'm
it, the
accepting
link
you
is
now.
in the chat for the
I've
mystery box, as well as it is posted in our bios as well. The link is in the bio.
All right, Montavious, good to have you with us.
How's it going?
Oh man, yeah. So Montavious, he met us years ago. It was probably been like 2 or 3 years now when we were in the final stages of post production, The Fetus. Montavious, you saw like still a raw cut of the film. Was a big proponent and supporter. Montavious is an influencer, goes to a bunch of horror conventions. Now he's gotten into producing. He's produced a film with one of the actors from Terrifier 2, actually.
Yes.
So you got to follow the Empty Crypt. Montavious, welcome. So what do you want to share with us? Yeah, for those of you who don't know you yet, besides what I've already said.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm just a regular guy that loves horror, and I love making content that's related to it. Recently just got into filmmaking, which has been a roller coaster for anybody who wants to dive into it.
I'm
Joe, you
excited.
Yes. It's a roller coaster. We did a film about 2 years ago called Mirror Mirror, which we filmed out in Philadelphia, and that was great. And now I'm working on something else called The Devil's Melody, which has Magnolia Park lead singer Joshua Roberts. So very excited about that. Can't wait for you guys to see it.
Awesome, awesome. So Montavious, last time you were like wanting to do I guess the Q&A with us,
Mhm.
So I apologize for that. We missed some of your questions that we were putting into, but I'm turning the tables on you now, right? Because you're here. We want to ask about more about you. So I want to know, what is it like being an influencer, because you do like some of the movie reviews, you talk about the horror conventions you go to, the items that you're collecting. So what is it like doing what you do?
No, so it's fun. I'm just like anybody else who loves, horror, and I love doing movie reviews. I love sharing what I thought about it. And film is so interpretive to where we can see the same film, but interpret two different meanings of it. So I love giving my take on films. And when it comes to horror conventions, I absolutely love it. I did take a year off last year. I haven't been to any. However, I did like, I want to say 25 over the last like 2 years, coast to coast. And I love it because I get to meet, awesome people across the board, different horror celebrities that you can just sit and talk to. And they're just like normal people, just like we are. So, it's just fun to get out and geek out with people and nerd out a little bit about your favorite slasher. So no, I love it. Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. And if anyone who's watching right now, if you have questions for Montavious, please go ahead and put in the chat, okay? And Ali, you can just interrupt if there's a question. As we're wrapping up like a Q&A, just let us know, because I want to make sure we're getting the questions answered from whoever's putting it in as well, okay?
I
Currently,
think I
all
see
I
one.
gotta make sure you're still tagging people.
Yeah, I see something right there. Midwest MonsterCon. Is that in Memphis? Is that MonsterCon? I think that's in Memphis.
That's weird. There's no city there. It just says Midwest, which is a
Yeah.
huge area. Yeah.
Okay. No, but yeah,
See,
I love it. But yeah, no, any
well,
questions you guys got, I'm free to answer.
yeah. So what is it like? What is the process to me when you're doing a movie review? Like, what is like? Do you have a certain time limit that you put for yourself because it's good for the algorithms, or
Hmm.
are you focused on like not giving too many spoilers as well, right? And you see, right? There's an art to it, right? Can you describe what that's like?
Yeah, it is. So being in this realm is very tricky, right? Because there's an algorithm that you kind of got to figure out. So it's kind of like a science to see if your video will even get pushed. But I think I do it mostly not for like recognition or anything, but it's more so, just getting my point across. So usually I'll watch a film 2 to 3 times, and that second and third time you'll notice things that you didn't notice the first time, and then I record like a video. So then I go back and like, oh, okay, well, this is what I saw. I wonder if anybody else saw it. But yeah, it's kind of hard not to give away too much, especially on like the newer films where you just want to like, oh well, the killer did this. So you kind of got to have checks and balances. It's exciting to produce to have that reaction, but also not ruin it for everyone else. So yeah, there's a process. It's usually 3 times, and then I usually record early in the morning. That's when it's fresh on my brain. So yeah, no, that's pretty much the breakdown of that.
So what's it
All
like
right.
filming and working on a movie?
Yeah, that's
It
a
is.
question. I want to also attribute who asked the question, if we could do that too, Ali.
Ashton!
Yeah, that's from Ashton Thompson. Okay, go ahead, Montavious.
Yeah, it's really scary, just from my experience, because try not to think about things that can go wrong and everything that goes right, but it's so nerve wracking when you're responsible for different people, making sure everyone's well taken care of, making sure everyone's having fun. Like there was a film I did. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not, but there was a film I did about 4 years ago where I was actually unalived by Art the Clown. Well, I wouldn't say Art the Clown, but the actor David Howard Thornton, in a film called The Dead Place, which has yet to come out. But like when that was my first time on set, and when I was next to a guy who is now in his own right, a horror legend, it's so nerve wracking to be on set with so many people that you kind of respect and look up to. So, you just try to hang out and treat everyone like they're just like you and I. So
Awesome, awesome. Well, we're at the next 15-minute mark, and I want to say that, for those of you who have just jumped on, this is the Ultimate Horror Giveaway presented by the Fetus, and it is time to select the next small giveaway. Okay, so
I'm
if
shuffling
you've
this
been
quick.
tagging, make sure you've been tagging so you can be eligible. Ali is going to do her spinning wheel. We're going to have Montavious. You're going to do the countdown. Okay.
all right.
And let's see here. I need to also prep this. Just prepping something in the comments. So, okay. All right. So, Ali, go ahead. Where's my bag? Here. Okay.
I don't
You
know.
pull it out of this bag. Okay. This is the bag that has Bill Moseley on one side. It's a tote bag, and it's got Lauren Lavera on the other. Okay. So, Ali, spin the wheel.
Ooh, let's see. Let's see.
All right. We
Nobody.
got the winner.
Oh, blank space.
Who is this blank space? What is that?
It
What do you mean? What's the
was
blank?
just the second
What?
time it happened. That happened in Ronan too.
Okay. In the
Oh,
mean, in the meantime,
Ashton.
Ashton. All right. So
Nice.
Montavious, you count down. You do the countdown. Okay. Here we go. Here we
All
go.
right. 3, 2, 1.
Pulling something
Let's
out here.
see.
Okay. You're
Ooh.
getting the Bill Moseley postcard. You know what? This one is
I think
not
he
the limited
already has
edition one.
one to be fair.
I'm gonna do one better for you, Ashton. I'm gonna give you this one that's limited edition. It's 50 out of 100. I've already signed it. This is going straight to you, okay? Send a DM with your address. We will ship it off to you, okay? There's only 100 of these, and it's numbered, okay? So you find a convention where Bill Moseley is, and you get him to sign it, okay? That's what I recommend, all right? So,
Hey, Evan's on.
oh, Evan's on, okay. Nice, nice. Evans, you got to prep us if you're gonna jump on here, Evan. You got you got to let us know in
Well, we
advance.
didn't know if he was going to be back from the church.
Oh, one last thing. I of course I have to mention before we get some more questions with Montavious is that we do have the Fetus mystery box that is on sale right now for the next 2 weeks, and if you do it, you get the Fetus merch, limited edition, signed items, certain things that are one of a kind that you cannot get anywhere else. Sometimes they're handmade. And also there are some non-fetus stuff, horror stuff that are included in there now as well, because there's only so much fetus merch that we can create, okay? Not only that, if you do it, you get randomly selected to be painted into the fetus horror poster that is hand painted by Tony Vingle. This is one of a kind. It will have you on there because you send us your photos. She will hand paint you. We will print it out. We will ship it to you for free. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to send a link to that again. That is for the fetus mystery box. All right. So Montavious, tell us right now what is it? Somebody asked, what is it like
What
making
horror movie
a horror
surprised
film?
you lately was the last one.
What was that question? Who asked it?
What horror movie surprised you lately was
Okay,
the
there we
last
go.
question we had in the group chat by Lucky Etch-a-Sketch.
That's a good one. I would have to. Okay, so the one that everyone's gonna know, I would say the one that really surprised me, Scream 7. For those who have seen it, you should understand why. I don't know. Have you two seen Scream 7? That one surprised me when you find out who Ghostface is, because it's like, why, you know? So that one
You
surprised
already
me.
know how I feel about who it should have been, and I still
Yes.
have like this total story of how we could totally make that happen.
See, I agree with you. Do the audience know your theory on that?
No, but I don't want to ruin everybody. And I also plan on making a video about it after LA because I was planning on posting it on the Ultimate Horror Giveaways website as inside information as to why I think a certain individual should or should not be the future Ghostface.
No, that's respect, and I agree with you. So we're not going to spoil
I
it for
know you do.
those, but I'm right there with you.
I can see Montavia just want itching to share,
I
but
want to so bad, but I'm not. I'm not.
Respect. Respect.
All right, all right. So
You know what
any other
that was
questions
pretty good?
from the group? From
No, so I do have a question for you two. So who idea was it to do the whole packaging with the condoms? Because that was amazing. That was great.
Yeah, it was something I was trying to come up with something that which is funny. Funny you mentioned that because we have it right here. This is the Fetus condoms 3-pack. It's FDA approved, so it's legit. You can actually use it, okay, and be safe with it. We also had these. This is when we had like this cabin stay. You could stay at the actual cabin where we filmed the Fetus. We had like 10,000 of these. We printed out, gave it at horror conventions. But to answer your question, Montavious, I just thought like, what is something that we can create that is a merch that's related to the film, to the storyline in particular, and not just have things that are, I don't know, pens and
Yeah,
buttons and things like that, which is cool. It's nice, but something that's very specific that would be really eye catching. So when we would go to the horror conventions, we would give these out. People would be like, "What the heck is this?" They would open it, and then they would feel it, and they just start laughing as they're walking. It was like, "Yes, we got them. This is the exact kind of reaction we wanted." It's a horror comedy, and so like we don't take it too seriously. And this was a great response that we had from it. Just condoms because it's unexpected.
that's
So
true. I would have to agree. I know during the early stages, you actually sent me a box of those condoms, and I remember handing them out, and I'm like, people are giving me looks like, I'm like, hey, this is smart marketing though. I love it, but the looks I got was hilarious.
You should have been there when my kids were handing them out. It was great because I had a 9-year-old and a then 7-year-old handing out condoms at Chicago and at Milwaukee. and they were having a competition as to who could hand them out faster. But once people realized that these kids just handed them a condom, it was even better.
That's hilarious.
We actually have a comment right now. It's from DLJ60. I love the condoms. I gave some to my daughters.
There you go.
Oh,
That would be
that's good.
hilarious.
That's
McCloud
pretty safe.
2016. Does the condom look like the fetus and have a little face on the
Oh
end?
my God, that would be
That is
I
awesome.
wish, I wish. One day we're gonna have to open up a condom and just wrap it over the fetus, and just see if it penetrates or not with the teeth.
That's funny. Oh, just one more question for you, Joe.
Oh, sure.
So what do you do? Like, so I know what kind of the things that we do on set, but like, what did you do on set with like a lot of like the props and stuff that maybe got ruined? Do you just throw them away, or did you like keep them maybe for like your personal collection, or what do you do with those?
Well, the funny thing is, we gave a whole bunch away when we did this giveaway, this cabin giveaway. So a lot of it went to one person, and he even got to have a lunch with me, because he flew out. Instead of going to the cabin, he decided to fly out to meet me instead. So I'm like, okay, if you want that instead, like, sure. So he came out, we had lunch and just chatted about horror movies, the fetus, and movies in general. Just movies is just something that just brings people together. To me, it's nothing like it. But yeah, to go back to your question, a lot of it went to him, but then I definitely kept some of the items. I still have some of the items, like Bill Moseley's wardrobe, Julian Curtis, who plays Chris, Alessa's boyfriend. That's Lauren Rivera's character. I think I have like her contacts as well. Montavious, you got you gave us some funding in the Kickstarter, so you got
Hmm.
one of the demon arms. There was like only a
Yes.
couple demon arms, and the one you got, and it was starting to get worn out. If you as you noticed, the prosthetics don't always last. The makeup and the prosthetics, depending on heat conditions and when it's traveling and all that.
Mhm.
So but before we wrap up, like, what did you think about it? That prop arm, the demon arm you got.
Well, first, I thought it was creepy because I actually had my wife like put it on when we had received it, and she's going around like scaring our kids, just like coming at them, and like we actually one night, oh man, she'll probably kill me for saying this, but there was one night we actually woke our kids up with the demon arm like touching their face, freaked out. It was
Just
amazing though. It was
recorded that.
amazing.
I would have uploaded it so fast.
I wanted to, but I didn't want people to be like, I'm like tormenting
I
my
would have
kids.
uploaded that so fast.
Yeah, so no, that was great, and it's actually
Wow.
cool that you guys actually gave away props, used or unused from the film, and a lot of people don't do that, so that's awesome.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, share with us before you go, and because we're gonna wrap up here. We're gonna do our grand prize drawing, but share with us the project you have going on right now, and you have a crowdfunding campaign as well, right?
Yeah, so right now, right on Kickstarter is called the Devil's Melody. Again, it's a gothic vampire story. Think about Sinners. That's kind of how I got inspired to write it. Again, starring Joshua Roberts from Magnolia Park. If there's any, metal fans here, and then indie horror scream queen Morgan Malum, she's in it as well as the lady in red. But yeah, no, right now we're funding on Kickstarter, so if you guys want more information, head over to Kickstarter, or you can follow me and then we can chat it up. So no, I thank you for the opportunity to come on and share my story, and yeah, no, thank you for having me.
Yeah, you guys. So type in Kickstarter.com, do a search for The Devil's Melody. All right,
Yes.
and it's Montavious Parker. All right.
Yep, yep,
So,
yep.
all right, Montavious, thank you so much. Appreciate
No
you
problem.
you
Thank you
joining
guys.
us. All right. So,
Thanks for joining us.
All right, guys, have a good one.
all right, you too. Bye. Bye. Okay, you guys, we are coming on to the final 2 minutes here. Okay, Ali, can you prep for the final grand prize giveaway? Okay,
Oh,
this
it's
is the
already prepped.
St. Patty's Day, or I don't know. Is that what are you calling it? What did you call it? It's like Soylent something. Was it Soylent Green? I
This
don't know.
is not for the St. Patty's Day one, Joe. That's next month.
Oh, it's
That's one
not?
that's live right now. We're
What?
announcing the
Oh,
winner of last month's because
oh,
that one never got announced.
oh.
That was the whole point. It got delayed, remember? The whole
Oh,
thing.
that's right. That's right. Yes, we were delayed by 2 weeks because of just current events that's going on. So it was actually a Valentine's theme giveaway. Yeah, there's like Bride of Chucky and stuff like that. Yeah,
Yep,
that's
and
right.
the crow, and
Yeah, yeah.
yep, yep.
All right. Okay, so Ali is going to, she's got a randomizer that she's
Where's
going
the
to,
website, Joe?
it's on the, yeah, it's on the website. This is our new website, ultimatehorrorclub.com. We're building out, you know, all the bells and whistles. And if you guys have a chance, if you go through the website, ultimatehorrorclub.com, you want to explore and give us feedback, there's just things that we're going to be continually adding to it, including a leaderboard. And there are points that you can get depending. So if you buy the mystery box, you actually get points for every dollar that you spend. You get equal amount in points that goes up on the leaderboard. So your name goes higher on the leaderboard. This is something we're going to start working on more. Or you don't have to buy anything. You can just start sharing on social media or tagging or following, and that adds to the leaderboard. Okay, so that's something we're going to be introducing pretty soon. So, but we're at the end of the session, and now it's time to do the grand prize drawing. So, Ali, do the honors.
3, 2, 1.
Look at that! Look at that thing go! Oh my God, that's just running through a whole mess of names. What does that say?
Mary Kirby Nichols.
Well, congratulations, Mary Kirby Nichols. All right, it has her email there. I think I've got a whole bunch
Yep.
of text. I got all the comments, so I can't even read what's going on there. But Mary
Yeah,
Kirby
it's
Nichols,
got her information. We don't need
congratulations.
that public. My
So
bad.
so DM us, reach out to us, claim your prize. Okay. Well, that is it. Thank you, and thank you for you guys for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for writing congrats to the winner. Um, every month we're doing this, okay? So you're gonna have a chance at some point. You could be drawn, okay? If you just stick around, stay plugged into the community, and again, just look for our emails. We send emails periodically for just updates and new things that are going on. Last thing I'll share is I am writing a new screenplay. Maybe we'll talk about that the next segment next month. Okay. All right. So everybody, take care. And Ali, thank you so much for being a great co-host as always. Couldn't do this without you. All right.
Have a good night, guys.